We're ready to go racing. Before we do, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, if you could, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The hot super late models, and the green is out. Baker leads into one. Geisler moves to second. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway for third into 3. Still Baker ahead of Geisler, Miley third. Beck ends up fourth. Duratz is fifth, and Burgoon and Zarin. Farmuse Auto Parts, Richard Construction, 0. Baker just in front now. Miley trying to pressure Geisler for second. Lynn holds them off as they race off with 4 down the front chute. 2 down, 6 to go. The Z-Man, Jimmy Zarin, with a problem in the 29. Looks like problems on the left front of the car as he is headed to the pit area, it would appear. Looks like he's on lost power, so caution, caution, caution out, caution out. He got... Let's see what happens as they come back to life. Baker has the lead again as they head into 1. Miley dives under Geisler for second and now puts the pressure on Baker for the lead. Lynn getting a little high in 2. Jared Miley with a run on Baker now down the back straightaway. Burgoon moving to 4th. Off of 4, it's Baker in front of Miley. Geisler second. Burgoon moves to 4th again as he and Tommy Beck have a battle going there. In 1, Jared Miley dives under Steve Baker for the lead, and he's got the lead exiting turn 2 down the back chute of the Calusi Chevy Allstate H1. Farm Used Auto Parts, Richard Construction, 0. Baker on second. Geisler's Cochran Automotive 1C third, and it's the Three Rivers Scrap Iron 17 of Burgoon 4th. The Stans Transmissions 91 of Beck is 5th. Baker's got a problem. Looks like a flat tire. Flat right rear on the 0 of Steve Baker. Caution is out. It's a new body on that car after a couple of wrecks last Sunday night at Tyler County, so there's a chance the body, the fender well, might have just been a little just a guess. Could be the body, or it could have run over something on the racetrack. But the right rear is flat on the 0, Steve Baker. And it might have been going flat after that restart because it looked like Steve's car got very tight getting into the corner, like it wouldn't turn left. Zarin as they work on the front of that car. And may have been what Baker hit. They just got it off the racetrack back there in turn 2. Green is back out. Brandon Burgoon with a good restart on the inside behind Jared Miley, and he, who started this race last, has used the cautions to move into second. The Garden of Eating Pizzeria, Three River Scrap Iron 17, now ahead of Geisler. Tommy Beck is 4th. They're all trying to track down Jared Miley. Jared Miley flat-footed around the racetrack. 1 lap to go, 1 to go. Miley just straight away now ahead of Burgoon and Geisler. Points leader, the Calusi Chevy H1. Jared Miley off of turn 4 will pick up the win. Brandon Burgoon 2nd. Lynn Geisler 3rd. Tommy Beck 4th. And the 55 of Tom Durant's will finish 5th. Ready to go as they come off of turn 4. The green is out. Mike Johnson with the lead. Cal Lucon on the gas, trying to move into 3rd as they head down the back chute. Waring runs 4th. Johnson is your leader, racing off at turn 4. Miley still 2nd, then Lucon, Waring, and here comes Steffens into 38. Jimmy Steffens and Brandon Waring side by side for 4th. Mike Johnson with the lead in the 2M. And Miley still 2nd. Cal Lucon is 3rd down the back straightaway. Lucon closing on Miley for 2nd off of 2. This is the halfway mark. 4 down, 4 to go. Now Cal to the inside of Ben in turn 4. Contact. Ben does a great job saving that car. Lucon ends up parked up against the wall. Caution out for Cal Lucon as he got up into Ben Miley. Miley did a great job saving that car. The Lucon, you can see the right front is flat. The Lucon Rep Fab, Eisminger's Pennzoil 1. The growing pains continue in this super late model rookie season for Kid Kyle. We'll double them up for the restart. Mike Johnson's big lead wiped out. Ben Miley will restart alongside Brandon Waring. Off a turn 4, green is out. Cal Lucon returning to the racetrack in car 1. He'll stay on the lead lap, a half a lap behind the leaders, and he comes onto the racetrack. Mike Johnson in front of Brandon Waring now. Ben Miley 3rd, Jim Steffens 4th, and the 21 of Tony Mussolino. Two to go for Mike Johnson. Brandon Waring continues to improve in 2008. He runs 2nd. Ben Miley is 3rd. Jimmy Steffens, Tony Mussolino, and Cal Lucon. 1 lap to go. Johnson up a little high in turn 2. Brandon Waring closes a bit. This is the final lap. Mike Johnson picks up the win in a 2J. Brandon Waring 2nd. Ben Miley 3rd. Jim Steffens 4th and Tony Mussolino 5th. Mike Johnson and the Chem Oil National City Bank 2J, your heat race winner. Off a turn 4, green is out. I have no idea what just happened. John Flitter takes the lead in the 48. Jeff Jones second. Kerry Gasser is third, then Jimmy Lepro, Ed Ferree, Nick Duratz, and the 94 car of Tim Gold. Rich Apolito into the pits quickly in the 77. Flitter by a straightaway already in the 48. And dropping like flies here tonight. Nick Duratz in the 11's got a problem. He's not going to make it to the pits. Caution is out for car 11, Nick Duratz. And now he's going to bring out the caution and start up again. Don't you just hate that? When they stop on the racetrack and bring out the caution and then take off again. 7. Green is back out. Tim Gold to the 94 off the pace. Flitter leads. Jones is second. Lepro trying to move into third to the outside of Kerry Gasser. Kerry battles back on the inside in turn 4. It'll be Lepro third, Kerry Gasser fourth, and Ferree running fifth. Tim Gold has pitted in car 94. Four laps to go. Flitter going around there almost full throttle the whole way as well. Just loaded down in the middle, spiked the brakes to get it to turn a little bit, and here he comes back on the gas with 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Southside Welding, All-American Framers, John's towing 48, John Flitter in a hurry down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 he comes. I have no doubt about this one. Off of 4, it's John Flitter, your winner in car 48. Second to Jeff Jones. Jim Lepro third. Kerry Gasser fourth, and Ed Ferree fifth. Seven laps. 7-lap heat race for the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. It's Chernick with the lead. Bo Glemba here for the second straight week. Bo, another driver that races on the asphalt at Motordrome Fridays. Daniel Angelicchio trying to take second from Glemba off a turn 4 down the front stretch. Mark Moats Jr. running fourth in the 15. Heck of a race going here now. Oh, Chernick slows. He's headed to the pits, it would appear. Glemba is your leader. Angelicchio is second. Moats is third. Lamb is fourth. Charlier is fifth. Ken Chernick is back up to speed. He had slowed down. Now he's back going again. Bo Glemba is your leader, folks. Bo is, as we said, new to Dirt's Monster Super Speedway. Last Saturday was his first time here. Daniel Angelicchio still second. Mark Moats Jr. third. Justin Lamb fourth. And Daryl Charlier is fifth. 3 laps to go. The Smith Dyno Service Glenba Asphalt GRT chassis out in front. The Brooks Automotive Group rocket of Daniel Angelicchio. Charlier now closing on Justin Lamb. The race for 4th down the back chute into turn 3. One more lap to go. Kenny Chernick, who had problems on that first lap while leading, moves back up into 6th in the C1. Out of Charleroi, Bo Glemba leads them off at turn 4, and he will pick up the heat race win over Daniel Angelicchio. Mark Moats Jr., Justin Lamb, and Daryl Charlier. Bo Glemba, your winner, folks. Second week here. Not too bad. Big improvement from last in the Smith Dyno Service 99s. And Andrew Laurie out of Pittsburgh at number 11. Green is out. 7 laps the distance. With the lead would be one Rocky Kugel. Brian Hank got high in turn 2 in the 28. He drops way back. Timmy Stefanik into 2nd in the 65, then the 15 of Brian Hoffman. Jason Ryder in the 76 is 4th. Schernhofer down on the inside rail in the 8. Moves up to 5th. Now he goes to the outside in turns 1 and 2. Jason Ryder moves to 3rd. Tommy Schernhofer to 4th in car 8. Whoa, Schernhofer slams the left side of Jason Ryder's 76. Ryder's still in 3rd. Schernhofer is 4th. Timmy Stefanik slows in the 65. Ryder and Schernhofer and company trying to move by as they head down the back chute. Big lead for Rocky Kugel. Side by side now for 2nd. Stefanik is pitting. It's still Ryder 2nd, Schernhofer 3rd, Hoffman 4th, and it's Dusty Curry and Brian Tank in the 28. Schernhofer down against the rail. Fast through the middle of the corner, unable to keep that line coming off as he stays in the 3rd spot. Three laps to go, 4 down. Dusty Curry in the Mighty Mouse 8. Dusty really has picked it up here the last month. He really struggled early in the season, moving out of the Young Gun division. But he's starting to get the feel of it pretty good as he races down the back straight and moves the Mighty Mouse 8 into 4th. Meantime, his cousin Tommy has been all over the racetrack in the Schernhofer Welding black number 8. He's still 3rd, but he's had a handful a few times through the corners. Big lead for Rocky Kugel. The Paper Services Outlaws Rock Band 7 KRT. 1 lap from the checkered flag. Ryder 2nd, Schernhofer 3rd, Dusty Curry 4th, Brian Hoffman 5th, then Brian Tank and Andrew Laureate. You know, a month ago, Andrew was having a hard time just getting around the racetrack, and he was way off the pace, but he's running right up in there with the gang now. And your winner, Rocky Kugel. Jason Ryder 2nd, Tommy Schernhofer 3rd, Dusty Curry gets 4th, then it's Brian Hoffman, Brian Hank, and Andrew Laureate. Front gate. Last call for 50-50 tickets at the front gate. Green is out. Brocker's Machine Shop Crate Late Models rolling on. 7 laps the distance. Russ Koldasar is Froggy 27. And the AEC Group B4 of Steve Beatty head the field into 3 and 4. Beatty has the lead in turn 4. Koldasar trying to get around him. Pager is 3rd. Then it's Holtgraver, Schemp, and Lucan side by side for 5th. Oh, your leader sideways in the middle of 1 and 2, but he's able to steer out of it. Steve Beatty still in front of Russ Koldasar and Mike Pager Jr. Holtgraver 4th. Shemp is 5th, Lucan 6th. Then it's Colton Flinner and Jeremy Klimuk. Mike Pager Jr. to the inside of Russ Kolasar to turn 1. Kolasar still 2nd, Pager 3rd as they race down the backstretch. Four laps down and 3 to go. Steve Beatty's been away for a few weeks. Hasn't forgot how to get around the racetrack. The AEC Group Batteries Plus Monticello's B4 is in a big hurry. 2 laps to go. Kolasar 2nd, Pager 3rd. Josh Holtgraver 4th, Scott Shem 5th, Laura Lucan is 6th. White flag waving for Steve Beatty. Batteries Plus AEC Group Monticello's B4. Beatty goes wire to wire for the win. In the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models, Russ Kolasar 2nd, Mike Pager Jr. 3rd, Josh Holtgraver 4th, Scott Shem 5th. So Pager, the points leader, gets 3rd in his heat. Kolasar 2nd in the point standing, gets 2nd. Mark Moats Jr., Tommy Schernhofer, and Brian Hank. Moats and Schernhofer both finishing up in the top 3. Hank did not. This heat race is 6 laps. Seven laps, my mistake. 7-lap heat race. Pat Weldon. Wayne Carbo substituted for Pat and drove this car to a couple of top 3 finishes in the feature events last week. And Pat, of course, had it in victory lane just a couple of weeks back. He's got the early lead. Bill Robertson 2nd. Jake the Snake Simmons 3rd. Nick Kachuba 4th. As they roll off into 1 and 2. Weldon just ahead of Robertson. Simmons and Kachuba, Vince Kamiker 5th, and Don Bowerly in the 22. Kachuba to the inside of Jake Simmons. The race for 3rd off a 2 down the back chute. Jake the Snake holds off Nick into turn number 3. Weldon still ahead of Robertson as they complete lap 3 of 7. Bill Robertson challenging Weldon for the lead here with 1 lap to go. Still the Gem Lounge 45 just ahead. The Schwartzmiller Ground Maintenance MAD Custom Exhaust 1B. Simmons 3rd, Kachuba 4th. Checkered flag waving. Weldon with a little bit of a push there in the middle of the turn. Here comes Billy Robertson to his inside. To drag race down the front chute will go to Weldon. just ahead of Robertson. Jake the Snake Simmons third. Nick Kachuba fourth. And the 9 of Vince Kamaker completes the top 5. '81, Robert Betts may have to go back in this out of South Hills in the Sign Etc. Trap and Web 81. Schwartzmiller, your leader. DiLoretto's second. Mon is third and Slade is fourth. The Betts 81 will have to go back into the pits. He did not come on the racetrack the right way. .38.9, Mike Mon saves the car as it got sideways on him off in turn 2. Your leader, Bobby Schwartzmiller. A lot of blue smoke. He had motor problems a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if this is still one of Bill Robertson's motors or not. Smokey Shemp is on a mission. I believe that's Tim Gold in the 81, and apparently Tim doesn't understand the black flag because it's been waved 3 times, so Smokey Shemp will not say, please get off the racetrack. Black flag for your leader, too. Putting liquid down on the racetrack. Bobby Schwartzmiller will have to go into the pits, and that gives Charlie DiLoretto the lead. This is lap 5. Schwartzmiller pitting, and they're dropping like flies. We're down to 3 cars. Matt Fraser in the 88 also going to the pits. 2 laps to go here for Charlie DiLoretto. Fraser, the 88, has stopped at the pit entrance. The caution is out. I think the 88 thought the black flag was for him when Schwartzmiller was lapping him when he got the black flag earlier while leading the race. Numbers inside the back cover of your program. Green is out. Dave Slade in the B4 trying to get around Mike Mon for second. Out in front, it's Charlie D. Loretto. 1 lap to the checkered flag. Charlie's first run this year was last week, but he's been around this track a few times through the years. Himself a number of wins here as well. I think the second place cars almost hooked together there for a minute. Mon still second, Slade is third. Not much separating them as we come to the checkered flag. Charlie DiLoretto is going to win the second heat race for the Sunoco Race Fuels Pure Stocks over Mike Mon and Dave Slade. With Matt Fraser fourth, and then we'll go EMOD Racing. This 7 laps. And the green is out. Off they go. Tassine grabs the early lead in the DT Dyno Woodruff Carbs. Johnny's Excavating 10. Quickly to second comes the Parker Auto Center. WJ Beitler Trucking, Napa McDonald 12 of Daryl Charlier, and it's the Stushes Automotive 74 of JJ Mamich Rider. And on the outside, the Austin's A1 Bleach Fleming Tire, Chuck Kennedy Auto Sales. Car of Chuck Kennedy. Son Clayton DeBauer Machining Mars Lane, Geyer Construction 9 runs 5th. And it's Tom Martinek in the 65. Charlier almost got the wall off the second turn. He slipped a little bit, and J.J. Bamitrider is right behind him now in the race for second. Halfway. Track starting to widen out. Well, they are 1 and 2 in the point standings, I believe. I know Wayne Tessine is first, and yes, Daryl Charlier is second coming into tonight. Looks like that's the way they're going to finish in this one with 1 lap to go. Tessine still in front of Charlier. Tessine in front, but Charlier has made progress in catching him. Bamitrider third, Chuck Kennedy fourth, and Clayton Kennedy and Tom Martinek. Midway Missile trying to rally here in the final lap. Wayne Tessine is going to win it. Charlier second. Bamitrider third. Chuck Kennedy fourth. Clayton Kennedy fifth. Tom Martinek is sixth. Green is out. Kevin Miller from outside the front row grabs the lead. Drystad second. J.E. Stalder to third into turn 3. Kyle Lukon will be scored in fourth that lap in the 8B. Miller leads the way. J.E. Stalder on the back bumper. Bruce Drystad's 18 into turn 1. The Indy Auto Service 18 trying to hold on a second, but it'll be the Martins Ferry Madman and the over and under construction Last Lap Cafe 17 J.E. J.E. Stalder into the second spot. Lukon still fourth, and Vince Laboon's Loose Moose Saloon 17L is fifth. Stalder quickly closing in on race leader Kevin Miller. Stalder catching Miller in a hurry. He loves when there's some bite on the outside of the racetrack. He's got his wish tonight. Here he comes off of 4. Miller still in front. Into 1. The Martins Ferry Madman on the outside will go flying by for the lead. Drystad third, Lukon fourth, Laboon is fifth. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Kyle Lukon now. The Claysville Napa Sunset Auto. Dennis Meckel, attorney, 8B, closing on Bruce Drystad for third. Into 3, they're now side by side. 1 lap to go for Stalder, your leader. Miller still second. Vince Laboon with a problem in the 17L here. Flat right front tire. Flat right front tire. Here come your leaders. Off of 4, checkered flag waving for J.E. Stalder. Second to Kevin Miller. Bruce Drystad third, and Kyle Lukon gets fourth. Bob Dameron fifth. Is problem on the final lap for Vince Laboon. Green is out. Craig Catellus in front of Brian Hutchko. Tony White is third. Six-lap heat race for your Flynn Tire and Auto Amateur Stocks Young Gun feature will be coming up next. Craig's crate late model he's been running is down at the rocket shop, awaiting repairs after a wreck a couple of weeks back. Brian Hutchko in the 60, who's been really strong of late, got his first career win not long ago and followed it up with another win last week. Second, trying to track down Catellus. Tony White, Jason Herniak, and Ronno Patchen are next. Patchen subbing for point leader Eric Goldberg in the 714. Richie Mason is running sixth now. Mason, the 16-year-old who moved up out of the Young Gun division. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Brian Hutchko again, closing ground on race leader Craig Catellus. These are as close to a street car as you're going to find here at Pittsburgh as far as our full-size race cars. Ronno Patchen in the 714 moving up into fourth. Jason Herniak in the 97 and Richie Mason now racing for fifth as we got a battle for the lead in turn number 3. Look at Hutchko sliding to the low side. Checkered flag this time by. Who's going to win? Catellus in the 1, Hutchko in the 60 is going to be Catellus holding on. Hutchko will get second. Tony White third, Ronno Patchen fourth, Richie Mason in the 22 fifth. If you'd like rules for any of our divisions here at Pittsburgh, go to the website, www.ppms.com, and say the amateur stocks are about as close to a street car as you can get. They run on street tires. Not allowed to do a whole lot. Roll cage. And we're underway. 8 laps. Brian Beyerbach at the 28 in front. Danny White, though, in the 55 is the new leader. Sean Graham in the 77 tries to make it 3 wide. Tyler Fox in the outside in the 39. In that fray as well with Brian Beyerbach at the 28. Comes Michael Reft in the 9 and Justin Pons in the 33. Danny White in front. Sean Graham second, Tyler Fox third. Michael Reft slingshots to the inside of Fox as they head off into turn 1. Tyler Fox tries to pass Michael back in turn 2. It'll be Reft third, Fox fourth. Justin Pons in the P33 now fifth. Danny White in front, Sean Graham second. Justin Pons moves to fourth in the P33. 5 laps to go. These are getting crowded out in front now. Daniel White just ahead of Sean Graham and Michael Reft and Justin Pons. Reft and Pons have come a long way to catch those front 2. As we come to the halfway mark, off of 4, Graham pushing up a little bit, leaves the inside lane open. Michael Reft trying to duck underneath in the race for second. Daniel White still in front. Justin Pons fourth, right behind the front 3, and then Tyler Fox fifth. Down the back chute. Contact, Reft and Graham. Reft is over and back up and down and over again. Michael Reft ends up upside down on the back straightaway, and the red flag is out. Word we get is Michael is okay. They're just going to turn the car over to get him out. Just hanging upside down for a while. Our Young Gun feature events. Imperial Heights Garage Young Guns is underway. 4 laps to the finish. Danny White still in front of Justin Pons, Tyler Fox third, then Sean Graham already trying to move to fourth. Pons goes to the outside of White for the lead down the back chute, and he's got it. Must have put some fast gas in the P33. Lots of straightaway speed. Sean Graham again trying to move to fourth, ducks under the 28 of Brian Beyerbach. And he's got the pass made into turn 1. Pons your leader, White second, Fox third. Two laps to go. Justin Pons now pulling away. Justin Pons is going to win his second straight, it looks, as he comes. Oh, another wreck. We got a car upside down again. 39 Tyler Fox back on all 4. And red is out, so it's not over yet. Green is out. Courtney Atkinson just picked it up here in the 5 car. Pons your leader. Daniel White is second. We have 1 lap to go. Things are looking good so far. Here they come into turn 4, checkered flag waving, and it'll be, looks like Justin Pons getting his second win in a row. Danny White second, Courtney Atkinson third, Brian Beyerbach fourth, and Tyler Carson comes home 5th. Justin, congratulations. Hard to do.
Yeah, it was hard to do, but I got kind of frustrated after I seen what happened back on the backstretch, but I really don't even know what to say.
When you start last, you're thinking win at that time?
Nope, not really. The car was running great, though, and the track was the way I like it, and I was mad again about we didn't get hot laps, but got over it again.
You got to grow up. You'll get over that. Hot laps don't mean you've won twice without them. Why do you want them?
Just to feel out the track, but it's working out without them, so.
People you want to thank?
Pons Auto Body, Motive Parts, Fran Pons from Northwood Realty, Snap-on Racing Tools, Cletus Motorsports, my brother, my uncle, my dad, and my whole family, and my mom for letting me do this, and everyone who helps out.
All right, folks, your winner, Justin Pons in the Young Guns. come. 25 laps, your Pizza Hut Super Late Models. Into one. It's Lepro with the lead down the back straightaway. Miley second, Geisler is third, Jones fourth, Burgoon runs fifth. As they scatter around the Monster Super Speedway, looking for the fast lane coming off. Lots of three-wide racing back in the field. Still Lepro ahead of Miley. Geisler is third now. Jones fourth, Burgoon fifth, Johnson sixth, then Tommy Beck. Beck with a great run in turn four to the outside of Johnson. John Flinner with a crinkled up quarter made a caution on the speedway. 2M Chuck Medved. 2M Chuck Medved over in turn two had stopped just as the leaders were coming into turn one to bring out the caution. With 2 laps down, here at Pittsburgh on feature events, we go with our Pittsburgh Delaware double foul restart, which means the leader starts by him or herself, and the rest of the field is double foul behind. I don't know what he's thinking here. He's going to get docked for jumping on the start. He goes and we go. The green is out. Mike Johnson hit the cone in the 2J. Dawson is out. Mike Johnson in the 2J may get penalized here. He jumped the start, it looked like, and hit the cone. Got a cone lane in the middle of the front straightaway where Mike Johnson knocked it. And here we go again. Miley going for the lead on the inside, but on the outside, Geisler and Burgoon go by, and Tommy Beck now challenging Ben for fourth. Off of four, Lepro up high, Geisler down low. Burgoon is third, into one. Beck is fourth, Lepro breaks. Jimmy Lepro breaks in turn two. Your leader off the pace and the caution is out. Jim Lepro in car 6 had led that lap, but he slows in 1 and 2, and Lynn Geisler is your new leader with Brandon Burgoon second. And here they come into turn 4 again. The green is out. Into one, Jared Miley goes in on the bottom. He'll end up fourth. Flinner moves to fifth. Geisler in front of Burgoon. Tommy Beck in the 91 having a good run in the early going. He challenged Burgoon for second off of turn 4. It's Geisler your leader. Here comes Burgoon on the outside trying to make a run at Geisler for the lead down the front straightaway. Into one. Burgoon goes in on the bottom. Geisler leads off at 2, Burgoon second, Beck third, Miley fourth, Flinner fifth, Ben Miley sixth, Mike Johnson seventh. Steve Baker now has moved up to 8th in the 0. Geisler still your leader. 6 laps are down. Baker now down the back straightaway. The West Virginia Rim Rider ducks underneath Mike Johnson. Geisler still over Burgoon and Beck. Miley and Flinner, your top 5, no change. They're single foul around the Monster Super Speedway. Ben Miley 6th, Steve Baker 7th, Mike Johnson 8th, Jeff Jones is 9th, and Jimmy Steffens runs 10th. Chuck Medved going a lap down, your leaders as they head into 1. Baker now trying to take over sixth spot from Ben Miley down the back straightaway to turn 3. He'll go by him into the corner. The West Virginia Rim Riders come from 16th to 6th. Geisler still in front over Burgoon. More lap traffic ahead. Brandon Burgoon right behind Lynn Geisler as they race off of 4. 15 laps to go. 15 to go. Right here's where Burgoon seems to be a little faster in turn 4. He's been able to catch Lynn. But Geisler's been strong into turns 1 and 2. Right on his tail now. Tommy Beck sits in 3rd. Jared Miley 4th and John Splinter 5th. And Steve Baker is 6th and closing on the front 5. Traffic ahead. Here they come in turn 4. Geisler down low trying to lap the 55. Just squeezes by. Tom Duratz. Burgoon will slide to the inside of Duratz into 1. And Beck follows him through. More traffic ahead as they head down the back chute. Halfway. Steve Baker is flying, folks. Here goes Splinter to the inside of Duratz. Your top 5 on the same straightaway, and Baker is closing in. The 6th place car of Steve Baker is the fastest car out there right now. Look at him go into 3 and close the gap more on Splinter for 5th. Splinter still 5th. Keep your eyes on the guy in 6th right now. Geisler's opened up his biggest lead. This is the biggest lead by far for Lynn. We've got 10 laps to go. 10 to go as he brings the field off at turn 4. 15 are down. More traffic just about a straightaway ahead. Baker now has caught up to Splinter in the race for 5th. Off of 4. Geisler around Chuck Medved again. Brandon Burgoon trying to run him back down. Tommy Beck is 3rd. Jared Miley 4th. Splinter 5th. And Baker a close 6th as they head down the backstretch. Eight more laps to the checkered flag. 8 laps to go to the checkered flag. A lot of traffic ahead of Lynn Geisler as he enters turn 3. He's trying to work a lower line here as the back of the field cars are up top. He'll dive under the 1 of Kyle Lucon into turn 1 with 7 laps to go. 7 to go. Geisler gets around the 1 of Lucon. Lap car between 1st and 2nd now. Into 3 and 4. Lynn splits and gets by the 21 of Muskie Mussolino, giving himself 2 lap car cushion now with 6 laps to go. Chuck Medved spins the car on the back straightaway, but he gets into the pits. Green stays out. Brandon Burgoon now trying to lap cars in turn 3, or 2nd place car under the 1 of Kyle Lucon, and making that pass as he's Jared Miley trying to pressure Tommy Beck for 3rd. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Geisler still your leader. He's got traffic ahead. 3 cars, and Brandon Burgoon trying to run him back down. In 3 and 4. Lynn clear to the bottom. Trying to make a 3 wide pass off of 4. Crowded down the front straightaway. Contact. Geisler ends up in the wall. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, you just never know. An unfortunate situation for Lynn Geisler after leading this race for 21 laps, or close to 21 laps. Guess it wasn't the first couple he led. Trying to get around a couple of cars to put him a lap down, and got together, and around he goes, and he'll drive it away, but he'll have to go to the back of the field. He's got his whole left side ripped loose on the Cochran Automotive 1C. 4 laps to the checkered flag. Green is out. Miley and Flinner. Bonsai to the inside. Burgoon leads coming off. Miley moves up in front of Tommy Beck. Flinner to the inside of Beck into 3. Flinner slides in hard. Beck tries to make it 3 wide for second off of turn 4. Burgoon is your leader. 3 laps to go. Caution is out. Caution is out. Wreck up in turn 4. That lap will count. Caution up in turn 4. Kyle Lucan. And I believe the 2M of Chuck Medford, the car is involved up there. 3 laps to go. Beck and Miley. A little bang of the wheels there as they head into 1. Here comes Flinner, and watch this battle off of turn 2. Burgoon still your leader. Miley second. Flinner now to third. Flinner with a power slide into 3. Pulls alongside of Miley. It'll still be Jared second. Flinner third coming off. Then Beck, Baker, and Miley. Mike Johnson running in the 7th spot. Flinner again tries the low side in 1 and 2. Brandon Burgoon down the back straightaway coming for the white flag. And the Three Rivers scrap iron. Bridgeville, Napa. Garden of Eating Pizzeria 17B. Trying to get his first win of the season. His first since May of last year. The Garden of Eating Pizzeria, Three Rivers Scrap Iron, Napa Auto Parts, Bridgeville 17. Brandon Burgoon is your winner, folks. Jared Miley second, John Flinner third, Steve Baker fourth, Tommy Beck fifth, Ben Miley sixth, Mike Johnson seventh, Jimmy Steffens eighth, Jeff Jones ninth, and Ed Faree 10th. Congratulations! It's been coming. You've been coming on the last month, don't you, Phil?
Oh yeah, the last couple weeks we got a lot closer, but beginning of the season was a little sketchy, but we got a little closer now.
You know, you were chasing Lynn, and you looked like you could catch him in turn 4, and you never could quite get around him. Then you got into lap traffic. He got away from you, and somehow the racing gods smiled on you.
Yeah, I could get close to him, but I don't know if I had enough to get by him. But yeah, his bad luck was my good luck.
Were you close to that at all when he got caught up coming down the front stretch?
I could see it was going to get hairy, and I thought maybe something was going to happen, but I wasn't really that close to him.
What's it feel like to finally get number 2? Because number 1 came, right off the bat last season.
Yeah, number 1 was a while ago, but I didn't think number 2 would come, so it feels pretty good.
People you want to thank?
AFCO Race Products, Tri-State Hose and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Three Rivers Scrap Metal, Flinner Signs and Decals.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you.
Brandon Burgoon, folks, your winner in the Pizza Hut Super Late Models. Both won, I believe, 3 times this year. They start on the front row. And the green is out. In turn 2, Schernhofer trying to squeeze by on the outside. They're side by side into 3. And on the back straightaway, we got a car turned around. It's the 8 of Dusty Curry. Green is out. Fager this time will slide up, and he'll have the lead. Schernhofer trying to squeeze by on the outside. He'll be tight into 3. Schernhofer to the outside in 4, and he'll make the pass for the lead. Daniel Angelico trying to pass Russ Golofar for 3rd. Josh Holtgraver down on the bottom side again as he was last week, trying to make progress toward the front. And Jason Ryder tries to go under him and does a 360 spin, keeps it going. The caution is out. Caution is out. Car 76, Jason Ryder did a complete 360 spin as Brian Hoffman in the 15H had nowhere to go, and he clipped the wall. Schernhofer and Peger, I believe, both are 602s, as is Colasar and Angelico and Moats. Schernhofer up and out in front and flying. He loves it up top. Peger still second. Colasar third. Angelico and Rocky Kugel. Steve Beatty in the B4 to the inside of Kugel, and they scramble for fifth. Steve Beatty in the B4 and Rocky Kugel in the 7, going at it side by side. Kugel up a little high. And Beatty will have fifth. Schernhofer out in front by half a straightaway now. Ken Chernick slowing in the C1. Chernick in the C1. He gets into the pits. Bo Glemba out of shape on the back straightaway and now back up to speed in the 99 as he races into turn 3. Schernhofer in front by a straightaway. Colasar trying to duck under Peger for second, but still Peger second, Colasar third, Angelico fourth, Beatty fifth. Now caution out. Jamie Beck has spun around over in turn 2. Jamie Beck of the 92 over in turn 2 brings out the caution. B4 of Beatty. Those are your top 5. A lot of laps still to run. Marine is back out. Peger tries a slide in turn 1, but Schernhofer able to get back around him on the outside. Steve Beatty now hangs his high in the B4, trying to ride the rim, and he'll move to 4th. Josh Holdcraver continues to work the inside of the racetrack as he did a week ago. He started back at 12th, and he's now up to 6th. He and Rocky Kugel race down the back chute into turn 3 as Schernhofer still in front of Peger. Halfway, 10 down, cross flag, signaling halfway, 10 to go. Schernhofer lapping cars once again. Taking advantage of that outside front row starting spot, and he has stayed there right on the rim. Straight away and lead again. Gerald Charlier down, Rocky Kugel close battle off of 4. Charlier moves up into the 7th spot. Tommy trying to lap his cousin Dusty Curry. Off of 4, Daniel Angelicchio, the 14 car, who was running 5th, got high off a 2. Looked like he glanced off the wall. Josh Holdcraver now moves to 5th in the 00. Five laps to go, 5 to go. Oh, Pegger in the 1C gets bumped by the 15 of Hoffman going down the backstretch into turn 3. Man, it's been rough going for the Concord Automotive cars in lap traffic here tonight. Hoffman's got a flat right rear tire. He's trying to cross the racetrack, and Josh Holdcraver does a great job avoiding him. A heads-up move by Josh, definitely looking ahead. Schernhofer, your leader. Close racing here as he laps the 65 of Tim Stefanik with 3 to go. Pegger second, Colasar third, Beatty is 4th. Holdcraver 5th. Angelicchio 6th, Charlier a close 7th. Motes is 8th, Kugel was 9th. Less than 2 to go for Tommy Schernhofer. He's grooming them here tonight. He takes the white flag as he comes off at turn number 4. One more lap to his 3rd win in 6 weeks. Down the back straightaway, Schernhofer. Off of 4, the Schernhofer Welding Woody Towing 8 will win for the 4th time this year. Mike Pegger Jr. will get 2nd. Russ Colasar 3rd. Steve Beatty 4th into B4. And I believe Josh Holdcraver 5th. I'm not much sure on 4th and 5th. It's Tommy Schernhofer, your winner in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. What's up? What's up? When you start up front like that, you took advantage of it.
Yeah, I haven't started up front many times this year, and when you do, you got to take advantage of it.
And you like the outside, so it all worked out.
There was some traction up there, and I watched the first 5 laps of the super late models, and they were super fast, so I didn't tighten my car up too much.
4th win of the year.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm on a pretty good roll right here.
This the 602 or 604?
It's a 602.
So this is the smaller, and this seems to work mighty fine.
Yeah, the 602 is a lot better because you got 4 more inches of spoiler off the deck, so you got more traction with it, so I like it.
People you want to thank?
Schernhofer Welding, Woody's Towing, my sister Lindsay, my dad, his wife Sheila. They got married this week. I wanted to win this for them. My dad for all the hard work he puts in my car, and just my family for supporting me.
All right, folks, your winner, Tommy Schernhofer in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. All right, this is 12 laps. Off of 4 they come, and the green is out. Ooh, take the snake in a hurry, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead in turns 1 and 2. Kachuba on the outside of Kamaker's got the lead down the back straight. Simmons moves to 2nd. Kamaker 3rd, Bill Robertson 4th here as we look to complete lap 1 of 12. Nick Kachuba, your leader. Simmons 2nd, Kamaker Robertson. Dave Slade in the B4 still 5th, and Mike Mon, Bobby Schwartzmiller, Pat Weldon, and Charlie DiLoretto. Two laps in, 10 to go. Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28, sliding up into the 6th spot. Schwartzmiller now trying to take fifth away from Dave Slade. Slade on the outside, pulls even down the back straightaway. Nick Kachuba, your leader from the Colonial Beer Clark & Family Chiropractic. Lanxess, number 10. Bill Robertson challenging Vince Kamaker for third. Schwartzmiller is fifth. Pat Weldon is sixth. And then it's Dave Slade. Weldon closing in on Schwartzmiller as they head into 3 and 4. We got a car spun in turn 2. Caution is out. 81. Tim Gold, the driver tonight, is turned around over turn 2 to bring out the caution. And he'll drive away from the scene. Nick Kachuba pacing the field. And the green is back out. Kachuba trying to hold off Jake the Snake. He's got the lead still. Vince Kamaker third, Bill Robertson fourth, Pat Weld now up to the top 5 of the 45. Kamaker close to the wall. We're past halfway. Oh, Kachuba sideways coming off of turn 2. The outside door almost open. Nick still in front. Simmons gives him no room for error. Kamaker now right there in the third hole. Robertson fourth, Weldon fifth, the 5-car freight train down the back chute. Kamaker, oh, you're gonna spin. He does a 360 and keeps, not be stopped against the wall. Look out, guys. He looked like he was trying to run our Wacky Wheels Figure 8 Demo Derby. And let's let the fun begin. Still Kachuba. Simmons closing back in. Is Robertson right there. Weldon and Schwartzmiller now fifth. Simmons and Robertson trying to look to the inside of Kachuba off of 4. 3 laps to go. Bill Robertson now putting a lot of pressure on Simmons for second. And we got a spin. Again, it's the 81 of Tim Gold. He keeps it going over in turn 1. 2 more times around the Monster Speedway, Super Speedway for the Sunoco Race Fuels Pure Stocks. Billy Robertson again, even up with Jake the Snake in the middle of the turn for second, but Simmons wins the race off at 2 down the back straightaway. White flag, 1 lap to go. Colonial Beer, Clark & Family Chiropractic. Lanxess number 10 of Nick Kachuba, your leader. Off at 2 down the back straightaway, and it's grown a bit. This will be his second career. Oh, wait. Ah, caution out. So we got to run 2 consecutive green flag laps. The 81 car, Timmy Gold, having all kinds of problems in the Betts 81. Kachuba holds them in, and now he goes. Green is out. He gets a heck of a restart. Oh, Robertson and Simmons, a little bumperoo over in one. They're on their way down the back straightaway. This is probably the biggest lead Nick has had the whole night. White flag again. Oh, wait, we got Mike Mon up against the wall here in the 39. And he will cross the racetrack. The green stays out. Here they come for the checkered flag. It'll be his second career win for Nick Kachuba. Simmons second, Robertson third, Weldon fourth, Schwartzmiller fifth. Well, man, it's been more than 3 years.
No, I was wondering if I was going to get to talk to you down here again.
And you did a great job. A lot of guys right behind you.
Oh, thanks. When that last caution came out with a half lap to go, I was saying a lot of things that I can't repeat on over there, that's for sure.
I understand this is a big day.
Yeah, it's my 29th birthday today. This is a pretty good birthday present to myself. It's my girlfriend Shauna's birthday was on Tuesday, so we got a lot of celebrating to do this weekend.
People you want to thank.
Well, I got to definitely thank my sponsors. You know, the first time I won, I forgot about them. So Clark and Family Chiropractic, Lanxess Chemicals, Henke Farms Auto, Colonial Beer Distributor. And I really got to thank my whole family, all of my friends, the guys work on my crew. Man, if it wasn't for all of them, we wouldn't be here.
The Blue Crew.
The Blue Crew.
All right, Nick Kachuba, your winner in the Sunoco Race Fuels Pure Stocks. Miley Truck Rental E-Mod feature is underway. Oh, they're bunched up there. Everyone's still going straight as they head down the back chute. 3 wide about mid-pack there. Kyle Lucon out in front here in the 8B. Look at Chuck Kennedy going. Lucon out in front. Bamitz Rider is second. Clayton Kennedy third. Wayne Tessine fourth. Chuck Kennedy is fifth. That's Daryl Charlier and J.E. Stalter. Kyle Lucon just jumped in his car about a month ago when he was out without his late model ride for a few weeks, and each week he's gotten better and better. And right now, he's got a big lead. And our second place car spins. J.J. Bamitz Rider. Wayne Tessine nowhere to go. Collected up. Nowhere to go for the 10 of Wayne Tessine after the Bamitz Rider Stushes Automotive 74 went around now while running second. Into the pits, your points leader in the Johnny's Excavating DT Dyno 10. Chuck Kennedy on the charge on the outside. He'll move into second. His son Clayton now third, and it's the Midway Missile, and the Martins Ferry Madman goes low side in 3. Lucon comfortably ahead of the field. Drag race for third now. J.E. Stalter edging ahead of Clayton Kennedy as they head into 1. The Midway Missile right there as well in the 12. Charlier to fourth. Caution, caution, turn 2. Same car as the last, the 74 of J.J. Bammisrider. Bammisrider having a rough go of it here in the feature event in the Stush's 74. 7 laps to go. Changing the pace. Now he starts to accelerate, and the green is out. Martinsbury man squeezing by Chuck Kennedy for second. Charlier to fourth. They are up on the wall and then some. Into 1. J.E. goes to the low side. It's still Kid Cow coming off. The Martinsbury Madman second. Kennedy third. Charlier fourth. Clayton Kennedy fifth. Past halfway, this will be lap 8, 4 more to go. Look at Stalder go into 3 on the inside. He'll slide up, and he'll take the lead. Contact in turn 4. The Martinsbury Madman in front. Luke on second, Kennedy third, Charlier fourth. Out in front now, the over and under construction last lap cafe, Trison Concrete, 17 J.E. of J.E. Stalder. Stalder with 1 win here so far this year. Lucon slipped a bit down the back stretch that time, and they're catching up in that race for second, third, and fourth. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. White flag, 1 lap to go for Martinsbury, Ohio's J.E. Stalder. Through 3 and 4, the final time. The over and under construction last lap cafe, Trison Concrete, 17 J.E. J.E. Stalder wins it. Second will go to Lucon. It looked like Kennedy might have just edged Charlier for third. We'll see. Clayton Kennedy fifth. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Thanks.
You had a few opportunities to get back here, but tonight it worked out.
Yeah, I didn't mess up and tap no wall and flatten no tires tonight.
But you're up there on it.
Yeah, I did brush it once a little bit right there.
Slider to take the lead.
I had to run her in there hard, try to get around him.
People you want to thank?
Quick Times, Pizza Hut, all my pit crew, my brother, my wife, all the fans.
All right. Well, it makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, how about a nice hand, folks, for J.E. Stalder, your winner in the Miley Truck Rental E-Mods. Green is out. J.J. Opachin with the early lead here. Dan Dushine of the 10 second. Jason Herniak of the 97 down on the low side, trying to take second from Dushine. Ooh, baby, up off high is Tony White. J.J. Opachin still your leader. Tony White is on the move on the outside again, challenging Jason Herniak now for second. Still Opachin, that's J.J., the son of Ron. Tony White, Jason Herniak, Dan Dushine, and Ed Weiser running fifth in the 2. Tony White trying to squeeze by on the outside. Not enough room that time. To the low side goes Tony White. Off a 2. They're wheel to wheel. Patchen doing a good job so far. White still second, Herniak third into 1. Tony White noses ahead, but on the outside comes Opachin back. Who's going to lead this lap? I'd say White by a fender. Still going at it into turn 3. Tony White now in front by car length. 3 laps to go. Craig Catella's trying to move into 4th in the 1K. Opachin not giving up yet. It's White your leader. 2 laps to go. White flag. Tony White almost had 2 wins last week and had him knocked away from him late in the race, but tonight he looks more determined than ever. Craig Catellis on the outside of Jason Herniak trying to motor to 3rd, and he'll make that pass down the back chute here on the final lap of the night. Off of 4, Tony White is your winner in the Flint Tire and Auto Amateur Stocks. Opachin, Catellis, Herniak, Weiser, Opachin, and Mason are. Well, I think after last week, you probably felt like you were owed this one, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Last week was extremely disappointing. I just really frustrating that happened last week. Both races, actually. But especially that second one coming all the way through the pack like that, just to be taken out on the last corner, last lap.
Tonight, you and JJ was running pretty good. You really had to work, fine line, I guess, on the outside.
Yeah, I tried. He was running a good line and everything. I feel kind of bad. I come off turn 4 and slid up under him a little bit. I got loose and had to chase it up the track, and I feel like I cut him off. But he ran real good. He made me have to change my line. He was holding me up, but he ran a real good race.
Well, you proved you could pass on the inside. People you want to thank?
I got to thank my mom and dad, my sponsors, Bill's Hauling and Backhoe Service, Dave Wade Auto Service, West Mifflin Collision, Wicks Filters, and my girlfriend. She's been here the past 4 weeks, and all 4 weeks are races that I should have won, I feel.
Well, tonight you got one.
All right.
All right. How about a nice hand, folks, for Tony White, your winner of the Flint Tire and Auto Amateur Stocks. Folks, thanks for coming out. Don't forget next week, West Virginia and Ohioans get in for free. We'll have double late model features and kids bike races. Take your time going home. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Saturday.